I'm told that kind of makes me a love poet. So, I write a lot about falling in love and heartbreak and my ideal girl and, that kind of thing. And I think there's like this unique situation that only love poets really get into. And it's like, sometimes you get off the stage, right? And like right after your set, there's always that one guy who's got to come up to you and be like, "Oh, dude, great job, right? Sorry for your loss, though," because he thinks like the poem's real, and so like he goes, "Yeah, but I got a question. So I was listening to the poem and I'm wondering, is it like 10 different girls breaking your heart once each, or like one girl breaking your heart 10 different times? Because like I'm just trying to get the logic straight, and well, basically you gotta stop him right there. Because like spoken word is a lot like Hollywood movies, based on a true story, to increase the drama." So you tell him something like pseudo-pointed to like get out of the trap, be like, "Yo, dude, there's nothing logical about love," and then you get the hell out of there. So anyway, that's just a story on the side, but this poem's kind of like about that. It's about writing about love and reconciling what is true and what is fiction. The poem's called Alchemy. Writing about love like old school alchemy, searching for gold but always coming up in lead, touching up on something real for which words don't exist. Stormy-eyed girl, a monsoon kiss, and several other metaphors from my head I'd miss. To grasp from the ether something tangible, something factual, but it's always been hard for the fiction to live up to the actual. I still don't have words or shiny gold from the earth, but where she smiled at me was where poetry was birthed. Sometimes it starts off as something small, a seedling of a thought that gets planted in the garden of my mind, and before it's even time, it flowers. It takes days, months, or even just hours, but although I can't tell if it's in season, I still got a reason to believe that this time is right, fruitful, maybe even beautiful because the opportunity was suitable and not a little bit crude or rude at all. The thing about love is that it comes when you least expect it, and when it comes, you don't in the least bit inspect it. You know just what it is. When I first saw you, the first thought that popped in my head was, damn, you were that beautiful, and not the least bit rude or crude at all. My second thought was, I looked over at my friend Tish, and I said, I don't care what else happens at this party, I need to know her. And the opportunity was suitable, so I took it. And that's just the kind of leap of faith you need to take in writing about love. It starts with tearing apart all your preconceived notions of what it's like to fall, how deep do hearts break, and what's it take to get others to feel what you feel. No matter how fabricated the tale, you inject a little bit of what is real. You verbalize a couple of internal lies that you've been hiding so that you can eternalize your vulnerability to an audience. And it's not the people sitting in the seats, but the man on the stage who needs to be the most careful listener. Because after a while, you tear away the rhymes and flashy words and realize that you wrote an essay to say what only needed 3 words. I love you. I loved you to the point of poetry. That is to say, meeting you made me into a rabid metaphor full of pretty words at the mouth. That is to say, you broke me up into 143 pieces, and I learned how to mosaic a verse from splintered thoughts. That is to say, I never knew punctuation until you split all my eager exclamations into ellipses and breaks. That is to say, I never appreciated the pause between words until we argued, and I wished I could live inside one. That is to say, you taught me how to tune out what you were saying to hear the hurt behind it. That is to say, I cried when I realized all the important stuff were always hidden beneath too many layers. And we struggled in futility to say in words what could only be expressed in reading into their echoes. Yo, in writing about love, in writing about what's factual, it's always hard for the fiction to live up to the actual. It's a cycle of redo, revise, and reconstruct. There has never been a more spirited use of the delete key. I've tried to speak of our love, but the words have never been worthy. Thank you.
Damn, that rhythm and tone, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. Next, we'll be having Chad Osorio with a lot of sweet things in store for all of you. So I hope you're ready. Chad, may we please have you on stage?